gonna God let you know when it's time. I haven't made up my mind yet. Don't know why I'm undecided.
Rap the new rock and roll. We culture. Rap is the new rock and roll. We the rock stars.
It's been like that now for a minute.
It's been like that for a minute, Hedista, man. It's been like that for a minute. And we the real rock stars, and I'm the biggest of all. I made it.
Black Gap. GFC. For years I said I was a rocker. I've been a cool kid, you know, rolling and rocking. So hearing Ye spaz ain't shocking, he on topic. These niggas trying to ball, but they rockin' jockin'. The basket too tall, so trying to score ain't an option. Lupe, I see exactly what the wiki.
Today,
we're
gonna do another battle where we watch it with the battlers.
Crystal Napper, bro.
And very few times do I have Organic in the States in the studio to come by and watch a battle. And I'm lucky enough to have Diz and Thesaurus in the house. We were all at this event live. This is one of the most legendary battle events to ever go down. Battle Bay 5.
That's what all the stains are.
Organic battled DIZASTER at this legendary event. And this was a huge deal at the time because it was like grind time versus KOTD.
Hey, we should show the trailer in the beginning too.
Yeah, are we gonna watch the fucking radio show?
You know what's funny about this?
Don't trend this.
I didn't even really want to battle this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was all drunk in Calgary. Me and Hollahan did a 2-on-2. We came back, and all of a sudden, like, his battle with Ilmac came out, and it said, like, strengths, like, Canadians are faggots. And my drunk ass called Lush one and was just like, yo, what the hell, man? Like, you know, like, I'll battle him then.
Yeah.
And then I actually.
I mean, but it wasn't
it.
like just it. Hold on, it was that wasn't the first thing I did. I started a whole storyline online about it. Like there was a whole thing. This is what it all started from. I'm gonna tell the story right.
I thought he was my homie, man.
So this is what this all started from. So after the Ilmac battle, I noticed that a lot of the people that were talking shit to me, I would click on their profile and they were from Canada. And I kept on doing it. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, every time someone was hating, I'd click and it was a Canadian. So I was like, man, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to start a whole war thing and create a battle out of it. And that's what the whole thing started as. I just started doing call-outs, seeing who wanted to take it, and you're the person who took it. And that's how it fucking happened. Nobody else stepped up to the plate but you. You literally were the only person. I'm coming to
avoid it.
I was too prideful back then. You know?
Yeah, I know it, bro. I know the feeling. That was like when Jump Off told me, like, hey, you want? I know he just ducked out of this tournament. He was
I originally wanted to battle,
but Iron Solomon wants to
Yeah.
battle you separately off camera, and I was just like, oh, so you mean he has 3 written rounds for me? Fuck that. I'm the best freestyler in the world. Let's fucking go. You know what I'm saying? Straight
I'm gonna
up.
be real with
It's
you.
100% pride.
I originally wanted to battle Twist, but I was kind of
Full
scared
ambush
of him
me.
at the time.
Really?
Twist?
Like, yeah, because the reason why I was scared of him because I felt like him and Dumbfounded. I remember
Twist was
at
the
that
most
time in the
notable.
world,
It's over.
Twist and Dumbfounded were the only 2 dudes that I just knew. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Shouts out to the Raptors. Twist and Dumbfounded were the only 2 dudes that scared me in a sense where I felt like they could turn the crowd on me.
Yeah, you could
Easily.
neutralize their strength.
Yeah, they would easily
Yeah.
turn the crowd on me. So I when he took it, I was like, man, this is perfect. You know what I mean? Because I knew, like, you know what I mean?
You guys linked up well. You're both aggressive.
I was, like, Kid Twist was terrifying to me. It was just too much.
I was
of a
like offended because, you know, I didn't understand it. I felt like it was an attack. You know, I'm like trying to start this like Canadian battle league,
Got
and
a
all of a sudden
headphone
this
up.
guy's over here trying to like
Put on the heads.
Oh shit.
Check, check.
Damn, son, they give you some crap.
All right, we're gonna watch the trailer.
You guys are headed off to the States?
Yeah, we're going to California in Oakland on I believe on Wednesday, September 2nd. We leave Toronto.
No, this is gonna be fire.
This is gonna be fucking fire. I don't know.
So tell us what this all is.
Because if you look at what you're
basically
doing
it's
here,
Battle Debate 5, which is a grind time. It's an American version of King of the Dot.
Yes, already.
Shot number 1.
Shot number 1. Let's go.
he's in Canada. Of course.
I know, but it's,
Let's take these niggas
You
on
know
a
what's
trip.
amazing though about that whole
competition.
like what's amazing about that whole shot, Ganik sitting there with his homies and coming to the radio station is he's really standing up for the country. Like what you're seeing,
fuck
like
yeah.
like he's really like, man, we're going on a mission. Because bro, I was terrifying back then, and nobody knew much about me besides
Really?
that I came out of nowhere, kicked over Ilmac's head, I was
And he
screaming
was
at everybody,
coming to like
and I was the like.
the spot to do. You know
You
what
know
I'm
what I mean?
saying?
Like, so, like, this was dope that, like, yeah.
That shit was-
They gave
I
me
don't
this
know,
much
fuck.
importance. In my opinion, I feel Like you gave me like, you know what I'm saying? Like you took this serious. You did some radio station shit. Like this was
Wave 5, which is a Grind Time is an American version of King of the Dot, and it's like the biggest battle event in the world.
Let's take these niggas on.
Yeah, you like
first of its kind.
You literally were like
bridge,
the story maker battle, because I remember like you battled Ilmac and everybody knows in the same day, and that was kind of a thing.
Bro,
like,
I created
that on the same day, and then after that you battled PH, and that was PH's return, and that was a huge. Big deal.
I think I battled him between PH and Locksmith.
No, you battled PH right before me.
Right before you?
Yeah, because I remember me and PH would talk about.
You were my comeback after the PH battle.
And the PH battle was a huge deal because that was PH's battle back.
Yeah.
I brought PH into Rest in Peace, man. I brought him into the acapella world.
That was the first.
And I remember
that was
like
the first battle where a battler quoted a time signature.
Oh yeah, that was a huge deal.
Yeah.
And he tried to do it too. That's how we know it was before, because he actually quoted it. What was I gonna say?
33 seconds.
Bro, what was crazy about it is it's the first of its kind, and the storyline happened like this. Even the flyer of us having like that Dragon Ball Z shit, I remember I was just like, I want my shit like this. I want my Dragon Ball Z shit. I want to look crazy, like. And we created this crazy like flyer. Like, remember our flyer was incredible, bro. You don't remember it? There was an alien. There was
there's aliens. I remember the UFO.
There was a UFO.
Yeah, I totally remember incredible. That. I was like, dude, this is outrageous.
Yeah, it was incredible. It looked so. I found the pictures. I found the pictures. Like I found them on some file.
Was that Dirty Dem who made that?
I think so. Yeah,
I don't know, but it was actually.
It was probably Dirty Dem.
Me and Organic was the first sick flyer with actually like the graphics of the background shit looked fire. It wasn't.
Well, you know what happened
like,
is we took the photo the day before the battle.
Right, we were standing in front of each other.
we took the photo and then
that
someone
guy did
edited
it. That's like hella good at photography. Dan's homie.
Oh, it was Dan's homie. Yeah.
All right, go.
All right.
Trip, man.
Good, man, it's competition, you know what I mean? It's like being in a fight, basically.
Fuck with me, man.
And then I got in touch with Lush, I think, and he was just like, hey, man, how about the source? And I was just like, what? He was like, kind of just like, oh, shit.
Disaster.
Oh, yeah, so let me give you all context. That was like kind of, you don't even know what, it's like random. That was so random. So me and Thesaurus, the way we battled was, I was in Lebanon in the mountains, bro.
I was in Greece.
Shooting fucking AKs off and shit. I went into my grandma's house, rest in peace. I went into my grandma's house. I get it. Lush is like trying to contact me, and I'm all the way in fucking Lebanon. So we make the connection. We get on the phone. But before I get on the phone with him, I'm like, I'm gonna slaughter this motherfucker. I'm like, this is it. This is my chance to murder Lush. And he's trying to call me and set me up with Lush, with him. Yeah,
you wanted to battle Lush?
You don't remember? It was right after what happened with the WRC shit.
Where he was like trying to
Oh,
word, so you want, that
I
makes
wanted to
sense.
murder him because me and Lush almost fought at the Venice shit. Like, I literally wanted to punch Lush. Like, I didn't like him at all.
I completely forgot
Just so
about all
everybody
that
knows how me and Lush even battled. We weren't supposed to battle. We were in the same bracket. I seen him. I was like, yo, who the fuck is this lame ass fucking bro? I tripped out on him. Like, I singled him out. It was a bad move. I singled him out, and him and Charisma, him and fucking Flo fucked me and Charisma up. But anyways, so
Lush was a hella good freestyle.
yeah, he hit us with the Wayne Brady gay lady shit. We were out of here. But listen, so when he called me and told me your name,
Let me see your headphones. I'll put these bigger earbuds in.
when he called me and told me your name, that's when I was like I was like, all right, what's poppin', Lush? Like, and he's like, yo, I got a battle for you on the bay. I was like, yeah, I'm trying to come back to America and do all this shit. He's like, yeah, I got you, Thesaurus. And I was like, man. I was like, Thesaurus? I was like, this is incredible. I was like, all right. I had nothing to say. I was like, that. And that was like I was like, going back to the States to just do this battle shit. Because you were... Thesaurus was fucking the world champion. Like, that was like the biggest shit ever. That was like being like
one scribble.
and it was literally like, and I didn't have the reputation he had, so it's literally like being a new, like somebody doing really good right now and getting like Mook. You know what I'm saying? Like, just out of nowhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That
Like,
was exactly like that.
you know what I'm saying? It's like, fuck, man. How are we gonna say like
I
chess?
remember- I heard
like
a lot about you
chess,
from
like
the
chess
pit,
getting
too.
Mook. Like, I was nobody, bro.
I knew Diz from.
I was
way
big from the
before.
streets, but like online, I didn't have my shit online.
I remember
But you went to LA, everybody
in
knew
LA.
about it.
I knew Diz
battling No
more
Can a
than
bunch.
anyone else did because I met him in like 01 or 02 in a.
We met
some
the craziest
freestyle
way
event.
ever. And that's how I knew he was the craziest dude, because this shit was like some Dragon Ball Z shit, Kyle. I don't know if I've ever told this story. He knows it. I didn't know what he fucking looked like, but I heard rumors about some white dude that would murder Eminem. And I was like, whoever this fucking guy is, and I've heard a couple like little media, like little snippets, like MP3 snippets online of him demolishing people.
Yeah.
And I didn't really know his voice like that, but I just knew like this guy was crazy. On the message boards, everybody would say like he was nuts, right?
Yeah.
I get to this fucking Santa Ana, right? Santa Cruz. Fucking college, and
yeah,
I'm outside, bro.
Cruz.
And when I get there, there's already Cypher outside, and there's 7 people in a circle, and I just hear, oh man, fucking ripping everyone apart, like 7 people dying in a circle, like right, like everyone is dying around him. He's serving everybody in a row, right?
Yeah.
And I hear it. I'm like, this is him. It was like a fucking movie thing. I was like, this is the guy. And then I thought in my head, if this is not him and there's another person like this that exists, then there's like, and I knew right away it's going to be me and him in the final. And we didn't end up in the final, but it should have been.
Because we both got jerked.
We both got jerked. It
Person.
should have been me and him in the
It
final.
was J-Jack, bro. We both lost to J-Jack.
You remember J-Jack. He knows who J-Jack is. You know who J-Jack is?
Of course.
What happened to
J-Jack is. He moved to like, from what I heard, he moved to Miami to work for Bang Bros.
Yeah. I can't deal with this.
Like maybe as a programmer or something.
I think I've seen the one with the midget.
I can't deal with this combo, bro.
We definitely both lost. And like Bo Rat was in that tourney. Tantrum was in that tourney. Diz beat Tantrum.
I beat Tantrum in front of an all Asian crowd.
There this weekend too.
That was fire.
And that's
the
where
whole crowd was Asian.
That's where you're like, oh, I have the key.
I feel like Franco was there. He wasn't
This
there.
guy looks like a crooked cop. He ain't gonna make it because Jin already took his spot.
Yeah, that was the same shit that I said on the
J-Jack was
thing.
tight though. I remember from back then.
And this was literally the first I had ever seen him, so this was before anyone knew that he was actually like older than me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Was Franco there?
Oh my god, this 9-year-old's got bars.
Yeah, he played that up too.
Yeah, the kid looked like a
he was-
fucking baby, and I
Yeah.
dissed his sister, and then everyone got
Yeah,
mad
she was
because I started.
hey, his sister was bad too.
Yeah, but I didn't diss her. I just said I was gonna face fuck her.
Yeah.
The whole crowd.
And the whole crowd turned on him instantly.
And no,
Yeah,
and then
that's not dissing.
look. Yeah, it's not. I said she's gonna suck my dick. I'll make her suck my dick type of shit. But listen,
Say
he
it
turned
every
around
day.
and said a line about my
First
sister,
thing.
and it was like, I'll give your sister the tongue twister. You said this about my sister. Well, I'll kneel down like this and give your your
Give
sister
your
the.
tongue twister, yeah.
And it was just like
And
the
they
crowd
went,
just.
yeah.
I couldn't even rap anymore. It was like I'm like, man, this shit bullshit. I watched him get jerked. I was like, man, this shit crazy. This dude just lost.
yeah.
I was like, man.
Once I lost, I'm like, well, Diz, like, hopefully Diz can like restore order for the MCs in the building.
That was that was 18 years ago, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's insane.
Ain't nobody fucking with us, bro. We were literally OGs at the shit. Like real OGs.
Talks a lot of shit.
Marshall was so
Disrespect
good
the whole
too. I
country as
remember
a whole,
Marshall.
which I look at it as like, you know, that's his own loss, really.
Man, I don't even know why we started even this whole thing, man. It's just like them cats are sensitive as fuck. I mean, it's like they act like they ain't out there saying fuck America all the time.
Because you're Canadian don't mean that you just fucking
made up to like justify all this.
No, what do you mean? That's how you
Go home and you're gonna feel hurt because of me.
So I'm really like hoping that they say some witty shit and then it gets me going too, man. You come at me and I think you're winning, man. It adds a little bit of hunger in me. Adds that adrenaline rush and I'm looking to come and like, you know, bite your neck and take your fucking soul.
I'm gonna rip your head off. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna treat you like shit.
It is what it is, man. It's all competitive nature, you know. It makes me want to beat him that much more, makes him want to beat me that much more, and that's what it is.
I'm gonna fucking snap this kid's neck.
I'm for it, man. Like, you know, don't underestimate me.
Check it out. Dynamic is gigantic.
wrong with me.
Ahead of the time, Lush was too with this whole non-perishable shit. I was using that all in the intro, promoting the Battlers music.
Yeah.
Panic, I lie in the right hammock and write like I like Xanax. Despite of a slight manic, depressing the lights damage. I strike with the left brain, despite that I'm right-handed. And I fight gambit the light.
Real crazy shit, Battle the Bay Live.
People would make a
cartoon
out of this,
All that shit.
Just 'cause I got that.
My bitch Lilo trying to look like Marilyn. You feel me? Check it out on the I Am King catalog.
Booty shots delivered by I Am King. You know what I mean?
Smack that
This guy
shit.
said this battle was cringe.
Here it is.
I kind of feel like
Here it is. We got
no,
my
this
man
battle's
Cap in the
amazing.
building.
Every week
Let's
shit
start
before. Let's
swinging.
go.
So good.
This is the motherfucking bloody murder fest, celebrity death, kill,
I don't
murder,
like my old
everything in
shit. I'm
sight.
really critical
Eyeballs
of
on the
shit.
floor
It's my
type
first
battle
time.
right here. You feel me? Holding no punches, Deer Hunter, Christopher Walken breaking
Yeah,
into
don't
your
worry.
crib and socking your grandma type.
Hey, yo, on the left. I love that cat cuts him off.
Yo, Go back.
I love that.
That was like a
Deer Hunter,
novel.
like,
Yeah,
out of
Deer Hunter out of
That
nowhere.
was like a novel.
Delivered by I Am King, you know what I mean?
Smack that shit.
Get that ass bigger.
Here it is. Here it is. We got my man Cap in the building. Kid IS.
Start swinging. Disaster's going
This is the motherfucking bloody murder fest, celebrity death, kill, murder,
yeah, that's
everything in sight. Eyeballs on the floor type battle right here. You feel me? Holding no punches. Deer Hunter, Christopher Walken breaking into your crib and sucking your grandma.
Hey, yo, on the left.
You feel me? Like he's like running out of wind.
Yo, Cap with the perfectly placed segue.
Yeah.
On our left-hand side, we got the dude that's
With the head splitting red bands, holding
go.
printing on a holding death kids. Rest in peace to Jay Bernary, built the murderer, motherfucker. Let's go.
And on the right-hand side, one of the most maniest individuals on earth. The dude that's taking us to the top on MTV. He intercepts missiles with his bare hands.
Somebody needs to remix this with that face and just put like the hat. You know those
Hey, Lush.
the song, the video where
Hell
Diz
yeah.
is looking all tough and someone's just playing like I'm a little teeth.
Hey, no, like Lush. He's the best intro guy ever. I can't.
Yeah, he intercepts missiles with his bare hand.
I can't even believe it. I can't believe that. He was more crazy.
Hold on. Y'all didn't see my intro though. Fuck Disaster, Wayne Man Gang.
You know, man, you didn't know what that was. Now I remember. You
One
guys
man
watched
gang?
this shit. You know what? Y'all watched this
Caliente.
shit and y'all missed so much
Caliente was
shit.
one man gang, right?
Now you can put us up a game. Yeah.
Yeah. No, but you caught it. You
I don't
actually
think I
caught
did.
it.
No. Somebody else did. I think you did.
What?
And told me because I was like, I never understood why you
So
did that.
Caliente didn't show up to his battle, and he was talking mad
Supposed
shit
to battle
before he came
D-Lord
here.
at this event.
Word.
Yeah, and he was talking mad shit about me before he came here. So I was like, man, you show up to your battle before you talk shit. You fucking lame.
D-Lord, my favorite grind time writer of all
Show up
time.
to your battles
Shout out
first,
to the
faggot,
homie
before you
Lord.
talk shit.
I got my man Kenny. Call it in your ear.
Oh yeah, that's why I don't like this battle. Because how many times?
Organic shit
You
aged hella well.
Canadian faggot!
A
Bro,
lot.
my
You
first
need to
round
take
was
your
like-
shit elsewhere! Homie, this ain't La La Land. We living in hell
haven't
here.
watched this
I should
in
drag
like
you down to the Acorn PJs, show you the homeless on welfare, then beat your head into the pavement till you appreciate the meaning of paying for health care. Known as that dope Arabian. And you're the reason why we stopped saying
Dope
no homo,
Arabian.
because thanks to you guys, the new slogan is no Canadians.
I think we should bring that back.
Known as that dope Arabian. And you're the reason why we stopped
Arabian.
saying no
known as that
homo,
dope
'cause thanks to you
Arabian.
guys, the new slogan is no Canadians. Bitch, you look like one of Exile's relatives. Yo, how the hell are you gonna act all aggressive when the country you represent is known for being pathetic and sensitive?
Dude, the best part about this is Twist and Pesci just standing right by you, looking at you the whole fucking time.
Yeah, I know, they were so bad.
That was
Looks like
straight
they're on
face.
your own
Look at how
team.
straight face.
Yeah.
They were not feeling
They were standing on
anything I
his
was
side.
I know. Well, they were the judges. They were
the judges
behind
too.
me, but they were kind of
Yo,
looking
I
like this.
honestly haven't seen this in like.
Yeah, bro.
Me and
Yo, this
Ilmac
is-
watched it on
First
here.
off,
Your
I just
material
watched
actually
myself on
aged.
camera. You know,
Your
I really don't. I'm
material-
not one of those.
Your material's
I'm
not
the
bad.
same way. Your material.
This one I never liked.
Your
Because,
material
like, I changed
aged-
my
I
rounds
agree.
around last
Your material
minute
aged
and,
pretty
you know,
well.
Bitch, you look like one of Exile's relatives. Yo, how the hell are you gonna act all aggressive when the country you represent is known for being pathetic and sensitive? Not to mention you're from the land of the tender and generous, where all
Tender
the
and
feminine
generous.
men you play tennis with look like Ellen DeGeneres.
It's so crazy. Like I hate bars like that now. Like you have to know who
look at
XI is.
Pesci
Like,
waving his arms.
to know like it's not even a funny line. Like
Who's that?
I think that's Cody's brother.
Is it?
Fair enough.
Cover it up.
Fuck you
That
and
was
your
fair
medical
enough.
benefits. Yo, listen, man, how you gonna come down here and act like you gonna harm me, faggot? You guys say you spit lyrics, I say hardly, faggot. I'd say you gonna beat me with what army, but Canada doesn't even have an army, faggot. Yo, listen, the 2-on-2 you did with Holohan is whack and it sucks. You guys sound like you don't practice enough. I just wanna know, when you guys are saying yo, 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 do you tend to use that as a crutch, or is that a result of you faggots watching my battles too much?
that was a good like angle.
me and Holohan, we did that battle spontaneously because those two.
I know,
guys
but it was
just
a
called
good
us out.
angle because you guys said yo, yo, yo so
Yeah.
much. So I
That's what
felt
you
like
were
for me,
criticized.
I was criticized for it. So
Yeah.
I was like, so you guys, I feel like it's like a weird, like obscure angle, but it's still kind of a good angle. You know what I mean?
This
It's
bottle
not
like
that
a
bad of it.
Oh, this is my favorite part of the whole battle when you're like, he dropped this bottle like a faggot.
Oh yeah, I know. Oh my
You
god,
guys
I'm
are
so
saying yo, 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 yo. Do you tend to use that as a crutch, or is that a result of you faggots watching my battles too much? Hold on. You got it. He dropped this bottle like a faggot. You got it overcrowded.
Dude, that's my favorite.
Hold on.
And this setup is horrible.
He dropped this bottle like a faggot. You got an overcrowded overbite. That job yours is doo-doo. You need to stop being greedy with those teeth.
All right,
Let's go word them up.
top of the first, bottom of the first. Organic.
Hey, yo. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Yo. You motherfucking Canadian. You white fishing booty eating people loving moose hunting motherfucking Canadian. Acting like you ain't my country and want to throw my flag in the trash can. But you ain't fooling me, buddy, because I can notice a Canadian accent and an Arabian Afghan. See, I know he's not Canadian, but he's like organic, but why would you lie to me? I'm like, you stupid fuck. I was just trying to make you feel like you were worth something to society. See, you can diss me for being Canadian, but it's actually a compliment for one. Just remember that you're Lebanese, so in reality, I've already won.
You said American.
It's easy to
on this stuff though.
You're smart for that though. If you would have said American, you wouldn't have got reaction. Like that, you said you're Lebanese, so I already. If you would have been like you're American, so I
Oh
already
yeah, the
won.
crowd would have turned on you.
Yeah, yeah, because you're already kind of going there.
Well, I mean, I knew I was dissing America.
It's a risky,
Yeah,
it's a risky,
of
it's a
course,
risky,
you have
it's a
to.
risky intro, bro.
reality, I've already won. Plus, it's easy to tell he's Lebanese. He smells like cheap cologne and pizza dough. And never got you in a corner like those stores that your people own. And back in Lebanon, I know middle school didn't go so well, because every time he had show and tell, he had to bring his parents' goat for sale. So instead of screaming West Coast, you catch little old Bashir screaming Fresh Goat. Wait. And y'all remember his MTV battle with Nick Fury, right? Well, it's pretty depressing, because that whole your mother's a local slut, his pussy's heavier than a coconut segment. Most clip at YouTube, first vocab, 0 minutes and 23 seconds. Faggot!
That was actually it. He really called me out on it.
What are people gonna do? Like look it up on their phones at the
PH was there too.
One organic. Y'all heard it, chat. One organic. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have no
You
job.
Canadian faggot! Yo, I mean, this man's phony! He inspires
Too many. That's why I don't like it. Oh,
Canadian faggot! Yo, I mean, this man's phony! He aspires to be a Mountie on a tan pony! I am about to lose to someone who goes ice fishing for anchovies, and no organic, you can't put ribs on a Zamboni! You stupid fuck! What the puck is a Canuck? Yo, look, I'm embarrassing Terrence from South Park. Let's be honest, you look like MC Goddess if he was wearing a mouth guard.
fire.
That's
That
my
was really
favorite.
like you have to know what it
Terrence
is.
from South Park and MC Goddess
to be
wearing a mouth guard.
guard.
That's so
That was a good setup.
It
too.
is,
Bro.
but like only
I
five
zoom
people know
into him. I zoom into him.
You did. That's amazing. You're amazing.
Popsicle?
That's so amazing.
Right there.
Look, you see, yeah, he zooms in. Look, it's incredible. He goes so incredible. I noticed when he did it too.
That's actually amazing.
Different times.
I did not.
Oh, man,
of
see
guy
that
that
he was
would-
helping.
So quick.
Yeah, I
too.
know.
He was so
It was a
quick. It
setup.
was like a snipe. It was like a
Wearing a
snipe.
mouth guard. Yo, fuck you and your tired girl. You're the type of guy that I would kill. Because record labels will never sign a deal to someone who looks like Fire Marshal Bill collided with Silent Hill.
That hits.
But also, I think a lot of times people react
Such
to
good
Diz because
observation.
his breath control is so fucking nuts that he can go for so long.
And he could
be
reach the
loud.
back of the. He was
Yeah.
like, it was like
Reach
me,
the back of the
Diz,
room.
and maybe 2 other people who could reach the back of that room
Yeah.
like with ease.
Yeah.
I had never heard anything like him. I
Yeah.
knew that I could do it because I was fucking like trained on a theater stage, so I was like trained to reach the last row of the house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when I mean, I had never heard anything like Diz before until. You know, the first time I see him battle, I was like, "What the
Yeah,
fuck?"
yeah.
I feel like A-Ward kind of has that too.
Yeah, word's super loud.
It's
Big
Soul
K.
Con was
Big
like that.
Cannon.
Big K.
Big K too.
Yo, when
Big
he
K.
battled
dark.
Nitty, I noticed
Big K
that.
just
It's like
against
his voice
Nitty. Yeah,
is
his voice was
fierce.
piercing
He was
through the air.
barking, bro.
100%.
Cannon too. Cannon has like,
That's a horrible. That's a horrible Jim Carrey. me tell you something.
Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something.
Fire Marshal Bill, you look like you're carrying a disease and you're gonna die for real. So when people say this guy is ill, it's not because of his rhyming skill. I even asked the SAURUS, what's another word for faggot? And he said, oh man, all I know is that the only other word is organic.
So perfect that he's here too. It's so perfect that he's here.
On the battle and the punchline.
Bruh.
Oh man, your league is fucking shitty, bro. If you need our help with promotion and getting dough, then why the fuck you keep attaching our logos to your bitch ass videos? That's why I'll never show this chump respect. You need to cut Lush direct a fucking check before I cut your fucking neck. Homie, fuck King of the Dot. We technically invented you. Grind time's the prototype. We do what you pretend to do. Hockey is the only time people ever mention you, so congratulations for being good at the one thing in life that nobody fucking pays attention to.
You spit on my lens so bad there. I remember that.
You're good at the one thing in life that nobody fucking pays attention to.
Oh man, you see the little fucking stain?
Oh, we had ads in the middle of the battle?
No, it's over.
One
parts. That's part one.
I forgot about that.
This was
still
pre-
10 minutes.
This was pre-partnership, bro.
The 10-minute thing.
This is a 3-part video.
Pre-partnership.
We're already at 1 million. Me and Ganik, really, technically.
Come on, King of the Dust battle. Alright, ready? Hey, out. See, I came to California.
King of the Dot's better, by the way.
Come on, King of the Dust battle. Alright, ready? Hey, out. See, I came to California with my boy PvP. And when we think of West Coast veterans, we think of legends like Mac Trey, Macmo, Eazy-E, not some Lebanese faggot that didn't even make the Fresh Coast DVD. Yeah, because even in your own city, you've been reported in Florida. Because even Ilmac and Madness made that shit. And they're from Oregon and Florida. Oregon. Basically,
Let's go! Yes! That's so fucking hilarious.
But that almost makes it more disrespectful, like some fucking
you're from Oregon. Hey, Oregon sounds way worse, I'll be honest.
And they're from Oregon and Florida. Yeah, so basically, I flew all the way to California just to battle another motherfucking California.
That's
slow that down.
Get barking on
let's go. Let's go.
Yo, and watching Disaster Battle reminds me of the schoolyard, you know, some combination lock shit. Because everybody knows when you forget your third round, you gotta call a locksmith. We all... Wait. We all seen the reverse live and crumble like some feta cheese under pressure. But what the fuck were we expecting when a disaster hits Lebanese architecture? The SAURUS took the time to master his verse while PH turned into a savage of words. You weren't given a name disaster for ripping apart the gravel and dirt. You were just given the first word spoken after your birth. So next time you're on the internet, let's not forget your medication. Stop acting like a suicidal, psychotic, schizophrenic mental patient and pay some respects to the generation that built the legacy behind this West Coast reputation. Faggot. Yo, you look like you're on a mission to get rid of your health. You're Canadian. You can't.
You are the fucking man. Jesus the God. You're on a mission to get rid of your health.
First of all, I'm rebuttaling right now, so that's not written, just to keep that in mind.
Oh, this is freestyle?
Yeah, just that one. Just that one. That's both the first 2 lines.
Yo, you look like you're on a mission to get rid of your health. You're Canadian. You can't kill people, faggot. That's like contradicting yourself. Fucking right here. Yeah, get it. King of the Dot. Fire tender right to get it in. When you're running where your mouth is. I swear to God, you're finished. I can get rid of your squad in minutes. Not only is your country ran by an old bitch, but she's also British. Yo, you need to thank the U.S. for every breath of fresh air you get, you little snitch. Because if we didn't smash the Germans 10 years before 1956, you would have been another victim on the Schindler's List, and if you lived, you would have been Hitler's bitch.
I want to make an observation here. That is crazy that I used to write like that because Listen. I said
10 years before 1956.
Yeah.
1946 was unavailable to say.
It was there, but it didn't match with Schindler's List and all that, and I had to make 1956 work.
You did, and you did.
No, it's actually
make
fire.
it work. You actually,
you know,
did.
but that's so fucking crazy that I forced that. That's forced. It worked, but it was still forced.
No, but it's
I mean,
fucking 10 years ago,
that's
dog.
what I mean.
I know. I'm just criticizing myself.
It's almost as if you were some type of novelist.
Battles, we didn't have like we like
You're an idiot.
for written battles like.
Look, I feel like when I'm on watch, I have to critique what I'm seeing, and since it's me, I still have to fucking critique it. You know what I mean? And I just feel like that bar is just such fucking forced writing that when I look back, like, yeah, it was dope, like. The British bitch and all that, like the whole thing. I loved the part where I was like, not only is your country ran by an old bitch, but she's also British. Like, cause I just smashed on them too with that. Like, cause that was the whole. Cause it really was. It really was for me a shot at like jump off and all them or whatever. Don't flop, because it's always been that. Like, it was the West thing, and then we looked at them as opportunities to battle. I was creating storylines. That's all it was. So, anyways, it's just my writing is crazy.
You were lyrically, I just politically murked you, and you started an online rap group called Whack MCs, and that shit was the worst crew. You did a 2-round promo with HFK, and he worked you. And don't think I didn't see that beat battle where Kid Twist served you.
That's my favorite.
Kid Twist served you.
And you did the hand motions.
Kid
from the
Twist
hips.
served you. So where did that come from? He's like,
you.
I served you. What did he?
He said Kid Twist served you. Who did? I'm trying to.
Oh
think
yeah,
of,
he told.
Was
so
it
don't
to,
forget, because at the end, Kid Twist served you. And then I just kept saying it everywhere I went, like to my mom, to my dad. My dad would just be like, "Stop it!
Was legit.
Stop it!"
He was.
I'm
doing
like,
that all
bro,
the time.
Kid Twist served you. Fools are like, man, you need to shut up with this shit.
Like the hand, it was like
it was my
tucking
thing.
his guns into the holsters.
Oh man,
and then they slide
man, I said it to everybody, bro, and then I put it in the bar. Yeah, bro. Oh my god.
Get some meat on your bones. Before this king of the dot were a bunch of lost souls who needed a home.
Let's go.
So Organik transformed into Gina Davis, gathered up all the bitches he knew, and they started a league of their own.
Yeah, that's
tight
as fuck. That's like such a weird personal, and no one ever knows, man. So when I was young,
Whack MC shit. Yeah, please.
No, not even that. When I was young,
when I'd go everywhere,
we'd get stopped everywhere because people used to think my mom was Gina Davis, bro.
No
and they
way.
would stop and like take pictures with her. And,
Really?
Like,
That's
want
crazy.
To, you know what I mean? But like my mom would always like tell people,
Yeah,
she'd never.
it's
like,
not me.
She's
Yeah.
just not her to like try to
That's
play it off or have
funny.
fun. But like it was like everywhere we went, and I remember when you first said that, I was always like, huh. You know, like,
You're like, damn, that's like a double layered reference.
Like you know, like what the fuck?
That's
like it was
funny.
just one of those.
Hey,
weird
but the
things,
Whack MC shit was fucking crazy. But I bring it up more later so you can talk about it.
I can see
I just wanted to give depth to that. People don't know what I'm talking about. People never know what I'm talking about. I'm too obscure sometimes.
You compare to disaster is nothing. You think you're gonna beat me in this battle? You're buzzing. I think it's great King of the Dot has a president because Canada doesn't. You got born a genetically mutated dude. God has a lot of hate for you. Looking like an animal that escaped from a cage in a zoo. You'll never find a day face it. You're basically screwed because at the age of 22, there's no more space for your face to improve. And you're Canadian too, man. I'd fucking hate to be you.
the way you would build it. No one was able to like. You could do it for 8 hours, stacking 4 per line.
I don't know what I said.
Canadian jokes. Who would have fucking thought?
So the whole battle's modeled after. What were you saying?
No, you were the only person at the time who was doing like it was 8 to 10 straight bars
Stacking
on
them.
the same rhyme
And I would
scheme,
do odd
but there
numbers.
was 4 to 5 per line itself. It was fucking. It was like some super steroid shit, bro. It was
that was
fucking.
crazy.
I've always been a bad sport.
That's
I gotta
why
get my
people. That's
conversation
why
on, but-
like you caught people. Like even
Like
when you
I used to
battled me,
try to
that's why
predict
people were like,
people's rhymes.
"What the
Yeah.
fuck is
Yeah,
this?"
when you
Because
started
you were
going,
just stacking. Yeah.
People are like, ah.
It was only
Yeah.
till the footage came out people realized you said absolutely nothing.
Fuck you, you fucking idiot. What do you mean I said nothing? You're an idiot.
To me, I mean.
Y'all are gonna hate me for this one, but fuck him.
Let's go.
I don't need to crack your jaw for talking shit, cause I'm a peaceful man who reps the home of basketball, hockey sticks, and beaver dams. While you rep America, aka the most deceitful land, filled with 250.
Lush. Oh yeah.
I know, I always love Lush.
Oh, but the thing is though, No, that's but in
like Mario.
But in a spot like this, I don't even know if Lush realized it, but he probably did subconsciously. He's hella aware of shit like that. Things like that, that's helpful for Organik in a situation like this when he's using material that could go so far left for him to have like our host ambassador / like the number one reaction guy be like, woo, then people have to stop and be like, oh, well, if Lush says like thinks that's like fire, I can't just like hate arbitrarily on the fact that this guy's Canadian. I have to actually give like the bar aficionado / encyclopedia. You know what I'm saying though? Like Lush he's so in tune with everything that's said, and if he's reacting positively to it,
Lush makes it
definitely helps
for people to also react too, because like, oh, this guy's reacting.
Oh,
it's kind of like
sure.
what we were talking about. HBI.
I'm aware that like I'm able to like help opponents in the same fucking.
Dude,
you know what I'm saying?
I've caused reactions so many times recently in fucking battles. I was doing it all day at Town Business. I noticed that if I start clapping, like kind of after people reacting, people are like, oh yeah, oh yeah, almost clapping. Do that late reaction.
Bro,
you know what I'm talking about?
It's that exact mentality is why forums I think are a poison in battle rap, because everybody needs that like someone else to take the lead for them to follow
their
suit
ideas.
and then feel comfortable and fit in and stuff like that. And it's weird, man, but
it get like just know, you know what I'm saying? And you see to the side, you're like, oh shit, I got like the good reaction out of love, because I know right before you're about to spit this, you're just thinking, here goes nothing. You know what I'm saying?
I went there fully thinking like, man, I might win the first 2 rounds, but I'm fucking myself in the third because like
that's savage. That's savage, bro.
They hate me for this one, but fuck him. Yo, no need to crack your jaw for talking shit, cause I'm a peaceful man who reps the home of basketball, hockey sticks, and beaver dams. While you rep America, aka the most deceitful land, filled with 255 million people that pick fights and lose to Vietnam. Hey yo, it's time for you to drop a confession. Vietnam, they must have taught you a lesson. They're the main fucking reason this country only starts wars with others in an economical depression. Yo, you ain't an American. Where you from? Lebanon? You mean that country every city looks like it's been stepped on by Decepticons? Hey, yo, I came to y'all land just so we could get it on and then stop this fucking Arabic terrorist from dropping a set of bombs on your Pentagon. I will make your grandmother choke like her fucking name was Revenon or Disaster.
So fire! I loved that. And that was like right after me choking. So it was like some of the most beginning like choke bars that I got hit. He was like one of the first people that him and PH.
I avoided the choke.
You and PH.
What was it back in the day where it's like you made fun of someone for choking?
Oh, then you choke.
Oh yeah, the curse.
So I just never battled again.
Just never battled. You're like walking off before I can do it.
And to stop this fucking Arabic terrorist from dropping a set of bombs on your Pentagon. I will make your grandmother choke like her fucking name was Revenon or Disaster. Yo, so homie, I'm the sickest rapper. Yo, so homie, I'm the sickest rapper. Don't you ever diss the Raptors. You're a Lebanese Jew, and every time you spit a bar, there's a motherfucking mitzvah after.
I think that's my favorite bar in the whole battle.
That's the most go!
Love that line.
I mean, that was like I remember when I had that, I was like, oh yeah.
Sickest rapper, don't you ever diss the Raptors. You're a Lebanese Jew, and every time you spit a bar, there's a motherfucking mitzvah after. Putting you against me, homie, I think someone played you. Look at your career 11 months ago. Don't you see what Lush has made you? Faggot, now say thank you.
11 months from when I battled you. I had battled all of them,
That's
bro.
crazy.
So,
I mean,
we went from Battle Bay 2
your work
to
rate
5.
was ridiculous. You were doing 2 an event and shit.
I did 2, but
your
like
work rate
so
was
in 11
insane,
months, how many
bruh.
battles did I do in 11 months? I'm trying to figure
I think
this
once
out.
you like
It was
showed
Thesaurus,
people that you
Reverse
could battle
Live,
me, you're just like,
EK,
give me anybody.
EK,
Ilmac,
Pete.
A-class.
No, hold on.
Oh,
Ilmac, Locksmith, PH, him.
Does that Organik get 7?
7 people in 11 months.
That's crazy.
And there might be somebody else. Somebody might have died in the
I battled
middle of that.
HFK.
Like
right
Monk
before
McNasty might have died there.
Word.
Somebody might have died there. I think.
Oh no, Monk
was
Nasty was way after, man.
Right, I'm glad you remember.
What's up? It's Kid Twist. I have to say, the first round I gave to Disaster by just a little bit.
No, I think the third is
Kid Twist!
It was a close thing.
It's 10 minutes.
A real close joint.
Yeah, there's OT.
2 votes for OT, 3 votes for Disaster. West Coast. West Coast.
I mean, even just for the sake
Because these motherfuckers are both so nice. What do you say?
Or actually, because they're so mean. So mean, and they really don't like each other.
Yeah.
the Balians.
You rep a Christian nation. I mean America. Like what the fuck is this world coming
Stop
to?
for a second, man. Battle rap was so crazy. Like you would actually back then decide a winner and then continue battling.
Yeah.
Because they came so far on their own dime. They're like, hey, yeah. Might
Yeah,
as well.
I
I mean,
wrote
yo,
all
it
of
was
this.
straight competition. That's like
It's
what it
straight
was. It was like,
competition,
you know,
bro.
fuck it. I'm like, you know,
That's
like
so
these
crazy.
days it's
Someone
so
Shout out
ego-driven
shout
rather
out to
than
whoever the
competition-driven.
first person was that was like, you know what? It was just decided in 3, but we're doing a promo OT and making that a thing.
I think we
Because
both wanted to
for
battle,
battlers,
yeah.
we all wrote the material.
Gannick
We all
both
wanted to
our
get
shit off.
all of
We
our
agreed ahead of
material
time
off.
Yeah.
that no
So
matter
it was
the outcome,
dope.
we'll
Me and
just get our
Gannick just
OTs
wanted
off.
to get our shit
That's
off.
what
yeah.
I'm saying. Like, you wrote it regardless. Like, shout out to whoever the first battler was.
Because you got to think about it. We didn't know whether we were going to spit
I
it or
didn't win
not.
that,
Baba
but we're
Booey.
going to spit this promo OT. You
We
know what I'm
assumed
saying?
we were going to spit it. That's why we came
Yeah,
there
of
in the
course.
intentions of spitting it. You know?
Bruh, back
Didn't
in the
your
days-
people kill Jesus, you motherfucking Jew? Yeah, so you can go ahead and rap faster like that matters, but I just called you a Jew. So now everyone in Lebanon assumes you're a yellow rat bastard backstabber. Yeah, so I don't give a fuck how loud you yell, how big your fucking muscles are. I can't even...
Jewish people. Making fun of the fact that like
bro, you're so
Lebanese
funny.
people are like,
For real.
Backstabber. Yeah, so I don't give a fuck how loud you yell, how big your fucking muscles are. I can't even tell if he's trying to raise an eyebrow or buff a car. You're from a land where females don't even shave the upper arm, and the terrorist group known as the Hezbollah is in motherfucking charge. Yeah, so what's up with your eyebrows? They're fuzzier than an AM radio. I bet they can cut reception from the Bay to Ontario. And y'all know Disaster, the dude that spits faster, the only bitch of a rapper who screams a body bag, then loses a minute after. It's organic, skinny fuck with hepatitis C. First baby.
why do we watch this round? Why did we watch this round?
Don't let me-
How you know I haven't seen this in so long?
It's organic, skinny
We should
fuck
have
with
just...
hepatitis. Yeah, I have hepatitis.
What a
Hey, bro,
weird
you
thing
can't
to
do
say,
that,
bro.
bro.
Hell no, not
Anything
this- that was like
That
Mike
loses a
Tyson
minute
days,
after. It's organic, skinny fuck with hepatitis C. First baby Gerald, Maggie Simpson's unibrow long lost enemy. And when I speak about that show, your bitch looks like Lisa, but with the fatter nose. And she likes to blow on my horn and talk to my balls like my saxophone.
Hey, that was work, but that was you were scheming. Yeah, you're scheming, dog.
Yo, man, listen, man. You try to trick your Mac on a fucking soundboard. That's just gonna haunt you forevermore. I can't believe you had the nerve to try to team up with my homie Wee Man on the message board. You and Hollahan together rapping look like He-Man and Skeletor. Yo, this topic is so simple. Organik and Hollahan can never successfully drop a dope single, but if they do, it's because people confuse them for Rocky and Bullwinkle. Yo, is it me or do Canadians have the fakest clothes? Either way it goes, be sure to cop organic shit when it drops at your local Whole Foods and Trader Joe's. Yo, this shit does not even make sense. I'll go off on this kid and stomp on his wig with a big wrench just for looking like the vomiting bitch from the Sixth Sense. Yo, snap out of it, pussy. This is not a dream. We got better
You
cars,
rap like
farmer
this?
bitches,
I
and
know
we got
you
the
like
bomb
that.
street.
I know, yeah. When he's like pacing
Honestly,
back.
I
You
always
always
tell
exactly.
you.
You've told me
The
that.
pace and the shoulder shit.
Yeah, bro. That was
straight
the
up.
shit where I was like, yeah, I
For this kid and
that
stomp
no
on his
one
wig
can
with a
be-
big wrench just for looking like the vomiting bitch from the Sixth Sense. Yo, snap out of it, pussy. This is not a dream. We got better cars, bomber bitches, and we got the bomber screen. Fresh coast, we got a lot of scenes. From Delmont swim team to Thunder Hut to what the fuck? We have a sicker hockey team. Yo,
Damn, that's an inside. Y'all should have played that.
Flex just holds up a zip.
Hockey team as a crew. You were in,
Did you
right,
see?
Pete?
Yeah, me.
So I'm gonna show you some shit.
Fredo.
Remember what you just said right now about how that's your favorite like shit, like how when I pace like that,
Yeah.
like.
Wow, that's funny.
So I put inside like my preparation for Danny. I was kind of thinking of like some of my like craziest like attacks. I was watching them, and I wrote them down. And one of them I called it pacing organic. and it's not just because I was pacing organic. I actually called it pacing organic because he told me that that's like
That was his favorite.
yeah, like
that's
Cause,
like,
yo, when
bruh.
when
He
I
used
was
to tell me that
facing
before
it's
battles.
Like, there's bars and then there's performance, and that's when I like kind of had like Diz outperform me like tenfold. You know, I was out of touch on that.
Same
time.
against me. That's the same. You know.
Are you even cocky? When your 16s are sloppy, you're extremely scrawny. You're an insomniac, smoking rock and crack, tweaking to eating coffee. I'm being attacked by a flesh-eating Swedish zombie with the machinist body. Someone get this evil creature off me. You see, yeah, you're a host. That's because you're harboring diseases, probably. Either that or you're a fetus with cerebral palsy. Yo, listen, man, your teeth look like they're angry at me. For Christ's sakes, you're Canadian. Aren't braces for free? Oh, no.
Say dentistry's hella expensive. I know.
He was in the mirror. He was in the mirror practicing his raps to Snow being all he can be, like informer. You know, that I'm a story. Hold on, informer. You know, see that I'm a storm. I go play organic liquor, boom boom down. Kick them all. I see that I'm a storm. Stop. Canadians are faggots. I like it, boom boom down.
Ever had was
that's why I knew that.
Chambers,
yeah.
Snow.
Yeah, Snow was in my fucking
Snow,
first record of
the
fucking
Alcoholics
CDs
album.
too, man. That's fucking crazy.
I was gonna say Snow would have to be one of the first like rappers you had access to overseas, especially Diz, right? I mean, I would assume.
Because in Lebanon, that's what they were listening to.
Versus Organic, classic battle from the Battle of the
Let's
Big
go.
Five. Let's fucking
Gangster's
go.
Paradise
Funny
and
shit.
Informer.
10 years and you guys are still here.
Gangster's
Yeah,
Paradise
incredible.
and Informer were like on MTV when I was
get
like
it.
10 years old.
fucking
And I seen
get
them
it.
when I was like 11 or 10 years old.
That's
I seen
crazy.
Gangster's Paradise and Informer and I was like, what the fuck? This is like real rap shit.